to episode 24 of the Gladiator Fit Philosophies YouTube channel and podcast. Today's video is going to be about defining your why. And this isn't some kind of life question about, why as in what is your purpose in life. This is more so in relation to exercise. Before you approach a new exercise regimen, whether that's changing your current workout routine or starting fresh for the first time, define what is your why. Are you working out simply to look more aesthetic? Are you doing it for health reasons? Are you starting the regimen to help overcome an addiction? Is it to help you with your anxiety? Or is it to be the best version of yourself physically? Or is it to overcome a recent distressful event? Is it possibly something to do with how you want to have an old age that is of explorative fun and physical comfort, free of injury and death? All of those are very viable reasons, but I want you to look within yourself and ask, what is your reason? Any of those reasons are fantastic, like I mentioned. However, if your why is simply to just look attractive, like you have no other reason to work out but just to look better with your shirt off or, in pictures or for some kind of vacation, it may not be significant enough to motivate you to push through the physical exertion and discipline. Now, I'm not saying that it necessarily will limit that, but you need to look within yourself and ask that question. I'll give you my reasoning. My why, the reason why I push myself, is the psychological stress relief, the mental escape of the daily stresses of life, the dopamine euphoria I get when pushing myself past previous limits, the confidence that comes from breaking barriers and pushing yourself, the increased energy, the sex drive, the increased bone strength and density, as well as the longevity of vital organs, as well as the optimism of knowing when I'm of old age, I will be physically fit and active and be able to perform activities with pretty, frequent efficiency without any real problems. You need to look at your exercise program in a very similar manner. The stress relief, the benefits on your organs, the mental escape, the better bone health, the extra dopamine release, and confidence you'll attract by breaking barriers of past restrictions. Think about knowing that you're adding years to your life and life to your years, and start looking at it in a way that isn't simply, I'm just getting it out the way. There's nothing wrong with doing exercise for looks, but I guarantee it won't be as sustainable in the long run because we're all at different starting points and it won't happen overnight. It's gonna be those times where you don't feel like working out, where you have to ask yourself and look within yourself. Look, exercise has changed my life. Since I've been a little kid, I've always been hyper, and obviously anyone who's gone through the K through 12 system knows that if you coop kids up and make them sit down for 8 hours a day, there's a good chance that they're going to be restless. So exercise was the one outlet that allowed me to fully express myself. And I've had teacher after different types of authority, tell me that I need to take, Ritalin, or I have some kind of hyperactivity or whatever the problem is. And I've spent my life listening to unhealthy individuals who don't take care of themselves, that are sitting and lecturing about how the reason children can't sit still is because they need to be medicated. And it's, frankly fueled a lot of the research I've done. It's made me want to seek out and understand how nutrition impacts your mood and your activity levels. So I hope you guys, get some motivation to look within yourself and ask yourself, what is my why? And listen, this isn't some self-help cheesy line. It's an honest assessment, because I promise you, if you're just doing it for looks, it's going to be a very short-lived and kind of a impulsive trend versus a lifestyle. So I'm wishing you all the best. Hopefully you got some value out of this video, and hopefully you get into a routine that changes your life. You don't have to go 100 miles an hour at first, even if it's just a couple of times a week doing some strength training, whatever it is. I'm wishing you the best. Much love. I've got plenty of more content to come out, and I'll be having motivational videos soon where you're going to see me putting in some work and some of the other peeps that I train with. So much love, much appreciated. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I always keep it unfiltered.